That was a strange glitch. Only a few at the moment. Like it's my no, I barely broadcast. It's only recently I started doing it again. In the past it was probably a minimum of 10 people at a time, but now it's not so many. But I don't think that bothers me so much because I don't like. I'm not angry at those that just pass it by, that come and see the video for a bit and then go, or come and see it, see how it is, stay around if they like it. Not those that like to say stay in the live stream or like friggin' advertise it all the time. Like I got a friend that keeps inviting me to his own live streams and he's not so popular. It's very annoying because he does it all the time. Yeah. I've already completed Abzu, so many of the stuff that is in the game has already been unlocked. So right now I'm just doing some exploration. I'm trying to find all the shells that are left. And I'm doing this while I wait for the countdown in No Man's Sky because it's only 11 hours or so left. I find it kind of unfair for those that got early access because now they put like the update out for 1.03, which is supposed to be like, how do you say, day one patch kind of thing, where like they put the update in the game that would be the actual game when it releases, but you guys that got, I would say, the illegal copies, because most of them are illegal copies, get the update as well. So, but the good thing about it is that they have to delete their save files and restart completely in order to have the update work. So it practically means they're starting fresh. I mean, well, it won't happen for those that, when the No Man's Sky releases, for those that start then, like when new updates come out, they won't have to do that. It's just for those that had the game beforehand. So it's kind of a punishment. Because I mean, many people got the copy beforehand, and I don't think that the developer's happy about that. No, they got it, they purchased an illegal copy either from like online or in the store, because some stores I heard actually sold No Man's Sky before it was released. But I do know that there was news about this one guy who spent $1,300 to get a copy of the game beforehand, around a week or so. Yeah, the lengths people go. Yeah. I can't decrease the audio in the game for me because like it would have some feedback on the mic, because it's a pretty sensitive mic. So, and I don't have headphones, so, well, I do have headphones, but they're not very great for surround sound, which my television has. No, those already broke. This is the pair I got yesterday, which is pretty high quality. But they're just like simple headphones, those that you stick in your ears and not on them.
I got the earbuds, I got the headset.
See, the creators of these headphones were pretty smart. In fact, like, they put the mic on the same ear that you would be hearing the chat coming from, because the last headphones I had, it was on the right headphone, but I heard the chat from the left, so I had to like hang that headphone on the side. Yeah. And that... Magic wielding bears. Let me check right now if they can hear you. Because I'm broadcasting through YouTube. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. I think I have to go on the main website. Why, is there a problem with them hearing you? That's not fucking it up, my stream's already fucked up. I mean, I'm not all about, like... I'm not all about having a perfect stream, and if I have like a fuck up I start getting angry and shit. No, I'm like, sure, things happen, but they could be fixed. I don't like restarting my stream just because of an error. I like to give the authentic feel. Alright. Yeah, I can't hear you on my live stream, so. Well, it kind of sounds weird when I hear myself because it sounds like I'm talking to nobody. Like if you want to be part of the stream just by just for chatting, you can put that in party settings. But I don't know if the audience would like to hear your bird chirping that violently. Yeah, we'll put a curtain on that. Yeah, I never understood how, like, you have bird in the bird cage, and you could simply put a curtain on it, and it would probably fall asleep. It's like... Yeah. It's either nothing to do or just communication. Oh, what kind of birds are they? Oh. And she didn't, I'm guessing. So I've already completed the first level in this game. This game is pretty short, but it's very bright in colors, art. The experience itself is worthwhile. Like, I'm doing it the second time now, and it's still a wonderful experience for that. No, they're pretty short games, but they're very rich. Like, if you just watch the stream or any gameplay of Abzu, you'll see there's a lot of fish. Well, they very much kind of not fixed, but they really implemented this fish AI system. I know it sounds stupid saying fish AI, but really it's fish AI. They made it so like the movements of the fish are very fluent, and they follow you sometimes. They do their own stuff. It's very pleasant, very realistic in a way. I mean, the art style kind of loses from realism, but you almost feel like it's real. If they had a realistic art style, you wouldn't tell it was real much more, even if it's in third person. And the music blends in really well with the transition from light to darkness, from one area to the next. Here I am, second. Oh, I think, yeah, no, this is the first one. Has its own color scheme. Pink, blue. And since I've already finished this, I don't know what to do. But having a first-hand experience of this game really something. You can ride them. You can ride large bits. Almost forgot about that. See, like Journey, this has very a silent storyline where you have to figure out on your own without any dialogue, and they do it perfectly. They explain the story with very deep description, even without words. Because like Journey, they have those that wall art. You know how they show the history of why this is, what's going on, stuff like that. Yeah, they did the same with Abzu, but it's impressive. The art style actually improved because, of course, it's PlayStation 4, so it's a lot more graphic, a lot more lush. Best part is, all the fish in this game aren't just created out of imagination. These are actual real fish in the ocean. So it hits a little closer to home than you think. Yeah, I can share play it if you want to try it out. Because I have a not pretty good, I have an excellent connection. Don't want to end this live stream on a bad note by leaving halfway through the level, so I'm going to complete it. There's only 5 levels. Okay, I think I just spoiled a little bit, but I already said it's pretty short. But throughout the game, it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of fun. Flips with some more guys. Alright, now it became dark again. See, every area like this is the end of the level. So you know when the level ends is when it becomes very dark, very gloomy. Very dead in a way. Yeah, the music even stopped. Cook them real good. Cook them real good.
Actually, there probably wouldn't be much of anything on them.
I'm so into like the game itself that I completely forget that I'm trying to collect a bunch of shells that are hidden everywhere. So I might have to go back again, but not in this stream. I'm definitely not going to spoil it. I'm not going to make it a bad stream by going back and forth, back and forth. It's going to ruin the experience. No, you can stream for like literally hours and hours. It has three, how would you say? It's got seconds, minutes, and hours. That's all I'm gonna say. And the hours digits are 2, so that means you can stream, I think, up to 99 hours. But by that point, I think you'd probably be dead, because if you don't have sleep for a long period of time, you're not gonna survive. Because what I know by, like, medical facts is... What you... Yeah, what I know by doctors' terms and stuff, like, if you don't have enough sleep, your body's gonna start shutting down. not enough sleep is a different situation. I'm talking about no sleep at all. Like, yeah, you could, as long as you have some sleep, you'll be fine, but you're gonna feel a bit groggy, I'd say. It's not gonna be pleasant. But if you have no sleep at all, you're gonna feel it. Oh yeah. And what I realized on the wall art, it shows how many shells I've gone through the levels. So I have 3 levels, missing 1 of them, and 1 level that I didn't collect any. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more to go. Alright. And this part amazes me. Like, they made what you would see in the real world, those, you know, those groups of fish that circle around in this big ball to kind of distract and confuse sharks and stuff from eating them. Yeah, the game developers actually made a complete replica of what would be happening. Like, you see swordfish, sharks, all these predatory creatures going through this big ball, what would be probably, I think, salmon or something like that. Just going through it is so, like, it feels like an illusion. Like screwing with an iPhone. I don't know where I'm going. See, they did the same thing to me. It confused me. I should be heading to that big eye. It's also backstory to the machines in this game. You'll see it further in. So as you all know, I'm basing the stream off my excitement for No Man's Sky. So I'll be streaming this game and probably some Dark Souls with friends later on, just on my wait for one of my most anticipated games. I've been waiting for No Man's Sky since, like, the announcement of the first days of development. Like, that was around 3 years ago. So that means I've been waiting for around 3 years for this game, and being that it's coming out in around less than 11 hours is just true excitement. Because, I mean, I've been looking forever for a game that just has pure exploration discovery. Like, what I like about what they did with No Man's Sky is they allowed you to name your discoveries, to, like, claim ownership. It's going to feel like you actually discovered something yourself and not like you've already found something somebody else already found. Yeah, they have a concept where there's going to be this big encyclopedia of the galaxy, or should I say universe, because many people disprove that it's going to be just the galaxy. Well, yeah, this encyclopedia is where everybody will, like, upload the stuff they find, the planets they discovered, all the stuff, and you get to name it. So it shows, like, the name you put for the animal or planet or whatever, as well as who discovered it, which would be you. Yeah, probably. Well, he wasn't really talking much. You should probably put party settings to share voice chat. It allows them to hear our conversation fully and not just me talking to myself. No, I don't want to give a false impression. Well, I mean, I don't think it's such a false impression. I already consider myself crazy. these robots. Well, I need them for certain things. Not the things you just expect to need them for. I'm talking about a lot. Yeah, it's quite the game. The fact that somebody spent 1,300 just to get an early coffee means it's gotta be good. Like, he literally spent 1,300 just to get one coffee at the game 1 week early, just 1 week, not a month, not like a couple months, a week. I know, rich people, man, rich people. You talking about Neverwinter, or? I think you'll be saying the same thing about what you'll see in Abzu. All these structures they put in this game are like crazy. Yeah, it has this kind of limit to exploration. Like it follows a certain path like Journey did, but you can kind of explore the areas you go into. It does have its boundaries, but I mean, it shows them quite clearly. But it's a very fascinating game. Oh yeah, just like in Journey, you can talk with, I think it was a square button. Except this time, instead of having co-op in the sense like you have another person playing with you sometimes, it's just robots. So you have like these hovering, not really hovering, these robots that swim in the water with you, that you can pretty much talk to them, and they'll talk back. But those robots are solely used for opening doors or finding things. Well, not really finding things. They won't find things for you. Just opening doors. Anyways, I've done the second level now. There's only 5 levels. Wait, have I? No, I've only finished the first level. Wait, no. No, yeah, I'm at the 3rd level now. And this one's supposed to be crazy. The first time I did the 3rd level in this game, I literally, like, drooled all over it. It was just crazy. Like, I was just completely captivated by all of this stuff going on. Like, anyone who's played this will say the same thing. Like, they just incorporate the music with the art, like, incredibly well. Without music, the game's not really that interesting. Unless it's horror. If you're looking for a horror game, you shouldn't look for one that has, like, orchestrated music coming in. I'm talking like, yeah, that's true. Well, I don't want to have nightmares, sorry. I don't want to have Resident Evil nightmares. I've already seen the gameplay for it. They may even like worse by putting it into first person. Ouch. Yeah. Like, I do also equally enjoy scary games. Like, I did play Dead Space 1, 2, I think the second one only, actually. 3, yeah. Third Dead Space was some weird, mildly horrifying game. That would kind of turn down the scare factor. Because usually horror games are played by yourself, and when you're playing with somebody else, you have less fear. Silent Hill. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name though. It's like something about Raccoon City. Yeah, was it like did it take place in Raccoon City? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, like you get turned, you become a zombie. And
Oh.
He's like a zombie that starts out as a player, like a super zombie and shit.
Wow. So it's practically like a killer be kill, a hunter be hunted, or something like that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what it was called. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Hmm.
No, but you could hide in different places. Characters each one different.
Yes, derp indeed. Yeah, somebody else joined our party while we were playing. Oh man, it's a whale. And a baby whale. The blue whale, man. They really made not the physics, the mechanics, the movements of animals in this game so fluid. You don't see any like edges or something like that when it's moving or turning. I don't know if they got this wrong or something. The blue whales only eat what? Plankton, right? Blue whales only eat plankton. Well, whales in general. But this blue whale straight up ate a group of fish. Yeah. But they really got the scale on point for how big these fish are compared to you, which should be like the normal size of human. These blue whales are fucking massive. I have actually done some snorkeling and scuba diving in the oceans. Actually, in Honduras was one of my best experiences because I swam both with sharks and I also visited the coral reefs in the area. But like, it really makes you feel how small you are compared to what's below. Yes, it just shows with pure nature how small humans really are. Yeah, we're still the apex predator. Kill everything. Yeah. See, what if sharks discovered how to make guns? I don't think we'll be the apex predator anymore. Imagine there were such things as land sharks. Scuba sharks already exist, but what? That is cool. Oh man, I'm in an area where there's these mines. The first time I did this, I was pretty terrified because these mines make these weird sounds when you get close to them, and then when you get too close, they pretty much explode into this electric field and shock the hell out of you. So I'm around the end of the game actually, because you start to discover why all this technology is put down here, what its purpose is. Abzu. No, not really. It's scary more than just crazy and experience-wise. Like, the first time I played this game, it was really something. It really captivated me to a point where I was just into it so much I didn't want to stop playing. Which I didn't until I completed it. And then I decided to take a break. But until then, I just did not stop. Because the same guys who made Journey made this game, and you know how crazy Journey was. Oh man, I gotta save this shark now. Even if this was a game, I still felt pity for this shark. I sympathize. I learned over time with marine biology and such that sharks aren't all that scary, being the fact that I even swam with them, and there were actually a few of them. When I swam, I saw them eat other fish. Yeah, the only reason why they attack us, especially like scuba divers and stuff, is because we look like seals, and seals are what they eat most. They love seals, but the real reason why we die from shark attacks is because the sharks bite into us, taste a bit, don't like us, leave us there, and we bleed to death. It's not like they literally eat us piece for piece. Yeah. They don't like us. They're disgusted by our taste. And how would you know that? Yeah. They have like what is it? Yeah. Such a brave one. Man, I can't wait for freaking No Man's Sky. I'll be trying to keep a daily live stream going on for No Man's Sky because I want to show my experience, not views. I'm not actually caring much about views, more than I'm just caring to share. Because No Man's Sky, every person has a unique experience because, for one, there's 18 quintillion planets. Two, you are not spawned in the same area as other players would be in other games. And three, every planet is different. Sure, it may have like similar atmospheres and environments, but you won't really see the same thing twice. You won't see the same planet a second time unless you go back to the one planet you first saw. Yeah, I'm talking about No Man's Sky. Well, once I live stream it, you could probably watch it, but that's going to be in like, I'd say around 11 hours or so. Well, when it comes out, I'll start streaming, which is at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Best part is, they delayed it so much that coincidentally, they delayed it to when it is my birthday. So tomorrow's my birthday, and No Man's Sky comes out on my birthday. Yeah. Yeah. I've played War Thunder before. Yeah, airplanes and tanks. If you guys want to be part of the stream, I'm gonna say it one last time because I don't know if Holder still did it yet, but like to share your voice chat in the party, because I am streaming right now, and I'm sure that it sounds like, if you're watching the stream, it sounds like I'm talking to myself or talking to the audience. Who knows? Oh, here starts the creepy part. Well, great. Got a notification on my phone. God. Man, I hate it when you're live streaming and your phone goes off. Nothing but trouble. No, mammals. Sorry, I fucked up. With me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Yeah, I had this song stuck in my head when it first came out. Yeah. Only recently when my friend showed it to me again did I get it stuck in my head again. Oh, I'm missing all the crazy stuff that's going on. The story of this game, why robots are being made and stuff, and how they're being made. It's weird. This is the eerie and creepy part of the game, just like when in Journey where there was those weird snake things. If you remember, that would, like, if they spotted you, they would kill you. Yeah, both games have this like transition from beauty to horror. Yeah, I got it when it came out. I didn't see this before, so. Oh my god, what? Wait a minute, does that mean I'm one of them? Because those robot things, oh my god, everything. Okay, I'm just discovering this now. This is another part of the story. Oh man, are they gonna show it? Oh my god, they showed it. I'm part of the system. I have also been manufactured by this big ass robot that was placed in the middle of, I don't know, the ocean of course, but in the middle of nowhere in the ocean. So every machine that's in this game is based off this one component that they all have, which is this blue sphere. That blue sphere is probably the lifeblood of them. Since, like, every time you start a level in this game, you encounter this blue blob that's just like suspended in between like these two columns. That is basically the key, the lock to the level, and you use that blue ball that you have inside you to unlock it. So now they just told you straight up that blue ball is in every single machine that you encounter in this game, making you not so unique. Because now I feel like I'm not one in a million, because I don't see any other kind of humanoid in this game besides myself. Oh, I just hit one of those mines. Oh god, now it's a chain reaction. I'm in an area that's practically a massive minefield full of them. I have to get through there. Oh boy, oh boy. Here is hard to not make an error, because there are so many, and they keep moving too. They never stop. Oh jeez. That means he must be a badass. This is like a ping pong table. All these freaking, not ping pong, pinball table. All these mines like bounce me around, and I hit other mines. Those mines bounce me around too, until I'm literally a pinball ball being tossed around, being shocked all over the place. And now I discover the core of this mechanism. And the shark, of course, is another part of the story. Uh-oh. And so the shark tried to destroy the core of this big robot, but the robot, being kind of, I guess, sentient in a way, discovered it doing that and shocked us both. Now we're falling down to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I'm back, E.T.
Hey, God.
You guys ran for the money.
Your buddy left, man.
Yeah, he did. Dude, I just got some dank blueberry bubble gums. So I'm like freaking probably gonna pass out on mic right now. What? Dude, I've been blazed in fucking 3 weeks.
That's a while.
I'm going to Sage now, man. Get out the bombs. You have my chance on it. Time to smoke some bud. What happens to it? Right? I need to fuck him up, dude. Well, dude, I got clean to get a job, right? And now that I had to put off my job, you know what I mean? Since, you know, I got notice, obviously, because I'm gonna fucking be moving out the house for another month, so I figured, fuck it. I'm gonna go to smoke one up and spend 3 weeks cleaning the house and then
Alright, I'm gonna restart the broadcast because this